someone else, right? When there are other ways I can handle it. I don't have to give up my dreams for my kids, okay? I can find a way around it, okay? Like what they call work-life balance. I don't have to give up who I am, because the one time I asked my grandmother what she regret in life. You know, she told me, she said, not pursuing her dream. She said, we can do so much for our kids, and in the long run, she's like, getting it, but they didn't even appreciate it. So I have to find a way around it to fulfill myself, my own dream, and as well sacrifice my family. But not doing my own fulfillment and my career.
Okay, thank you very much. You've spoken well. You know, she just mentioned something about emotional intelligence. How can you really put that into, trying to strike a balance within your work life, your family, and trying to not to get to the point where you have to make a decision, whether to choose your career or your family?
Okay, thank you very much. I think all the previous speakers have spoken very well. I think what we need to do about our lives is to know what you want out of life. You need to know what you want out of life so that situations do not determine what you do. So as an individual, you need to know what you want out of life. So as a woman, what is your aim in life? What's your purpose? Is your purpose just to be a mother? To be a wife? To be there for your family all the time? Or do you want to have a sense of personal fulfillment and achievement at the end of your career life? So I think that is very important to establish in determining what you will do if you are faced with a circumstance in your family that requires either to quit a job or something. But like the third speaker said, there is no guarantee that if you give up your career for your family, you are going to be able to make a good end, of that situation. So I would say from the what I said initially, the most important aspect of life and what you get out of it is knowing what you want out of life, because that will determine your disposition, and your response to challenging situations. Thank you.
Thank you very much. So the speakers have all spoken well. Knowing what you want out of life, using emotional intelligence so that you're not confronted with situations like this, and striking a work-life balance between your career, not making sure that you get to that situation, that very bad, delicate situation where you have to decide, because like you said, that there are situations in which you have to decide and take that drastic decision whether to give up your career or not. Thank you very much for listening.
Can I add something?
Yes, sure.
Okay, I want to add something. You see, the beauty of this life is we have so many opportunities. If we look really deep, and like I said, I can take that decision. Because it's not only that career that I chose that I think will get me to where I want to be. There are so many options that can take me there. And if I look at it and I believe in myself that I can do it, I'll follow another path to success. It doesn't have to be maybe a very demanding job that will make me not have time for my family or anything. So many instances, so many examples. We all have so many stories to tell. We all know how banking job is so demanding. I was a banker. I was a bank manager. And I know how demanding it was for me. And at the time, I had to take this kind of decision. It doesn't have to be a particular career that you feel is at the detriment of your family. There are so many opportunities that we can follow and change our career for our family and get to where we want to be with determination, strong will, and good heart.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much.
Show that you know your onions and greet. Always greet, and let people know that you know your business. Alright? Exude confidence. And then these are some suggestions on how you can start. Begin your talk with an incident. You can start with a story, an incident. You can say, oh, as we're coming here this morning, then you talk about whatever it is, an incident that happened. Like when they were talking in the panel, somebody told about an incident that happened, and how her grandmother, is it your grandmother, she regretted later because nobody appreciated the sacrifice that she made. And let me tell you, that's a real thing that you all must, when you make those sacrifices in your youth, because the family, everything is shacking you. Be careful. Don't make sacrifices that you regret in your old age. Family is part of the package. Work it out in such a way that it works well for you and for your own personal achievements. If not, when the children are gone and they are looking for their own lives, then you now be saying, and see all the sacrifice I made, see how they are paying me back. And then you start to make your children guilty. Now the children don't feel guilty, they fly when they want to fly. Please don't end your talk by going round and round. Finally, I'm ending now. In conclusion, summarizing now. Finally, conclusion. No. When you end, you end. And don't have any false endings. There are sometimes people think you have ended, they start clapping. And then you continue. Always end at the yes. When the applause is loudest. End when the ovation is loudest. Don't end, after the ovation, then say continue. And then the second thing even if you have 10 things you want to say again, end there. End there.